Okay, let's get into some fun stuff like posting to our social accounts. Now there's several ways in which you can do so. One, you can do it manually, or you can have the system do it for you automatically. Okay, let's create a post to send out to our social media accounts. The first one we're going to do is a manual post. To do so, we're going to click on Home. Next, we're going to type in a message. The next step would be to add a link where you want your user to be redirected. Now this can be a website, it can be a blog, it can be a special offer. So in this case here, we're going to type in SocialZing.com. Okay, the next step is to select the social accounts that we want this message to go out to. To do so, just click on this little icon, Accounts. Here you can select all that you have, or you can just select what you want. In this case here, we're going to select Facebook, or let's do Twitter as well. And then we're going to hit Continue. Before we continue with posting, I'd like to bring your attention to our social deck. Our social deck feature, in essence, allows you to view live streams from your social media accounts. Okay, let's add a couple of our social media accounts to the social deck. To do so is very simple. First thing we want to do is just click on Add Stream. Second thing we want to do is select which stream we want to add. In this case here, we're going to select Twitter. Now notice that here you can actually determine what kind of feeds you really want to view. For example, if you put down this little L button here, you can see the various options you have. But for right now, we're just going to use Home Feed. Select Add Stream. I want to bring to your attention, remember this is the one that we posted earlier today. Okay, let's add another one. Next, we want to add our Facebook account to the social deck. To do so, once again, we just click on Add Stream. I'm going to select Facebook. Okay, once again, you can also determine which stream type you'd like to view. Here we have it set for news feed, but you can, by hitting this down arrow key, you can just view your photos or videos or wall posts. So let's do videos. Add stream. Here are some videos posted to the account. Now you do have the option of adding one more social media account here, but I think you get the point. So now what we're going to do now is talk about how we can post to our social media accounts automatically. Now let's review some automated features of SocialZing. We have the post library, the blog library, the autopilot, and the campaigns. Let's click on post library. What you notice here on your left hand side are categories preloaded with content. For example, if we click on, let's say, health and wellness, we notice to the right content already preloaded in that you can use with just a click of a button. Now if you go down, you notice a red box that says Add Custom Category. This is where you can add your own category and your own content to be posted to your social media sites. For example, let's say we want to add a category called video marketing. We type it in, and all we have to do is hit Save Category. Now to add content to a category, all we have to do is click on that category. In this case, it would be video marketing. Then under Custom Posts, just type in your message. Now this content now is ready to be posted to your social media sites. Now you notice two symbols here under your content, star and an X. Now if you wanted this particular content to be added to your favorites, all you have to do is click on the star right here. Star return yellow, indicating that this content has now been added to your favorites. So now we check our favorites, we will see that that particular post or content has been added to that category. Now if you wanted to delete this content, you can click the X, but keep in mind if you remove that post, it removes it from both your favorites and in this case your video marketing. Let's say you want to post some content from one of these categories into your social media accounts. All you have to do is click on the category of choice. In this case, let's pick inspirational thoughts. Now let's select one. Let's go down. Let's do a Tony Robbins. Hit schedule. As you can see here, this would be the content that would be posted. This would be the attached URL. It can be anything that you want. And what you can do then is you can add or attach an image to your post. In this case, we do the same thing that we did before. We're going to choose a file from our computer. I'm just going to choose this logo, and I'm going to type in SocialZing. And then all I have to do is click upload. Next, we want to schedule this post. Now we can do so by clicking next or clicking beneath here where it says schedule post. So for right now, let's just click this one here, schedule post. Our next step is determine the day and the time we want that content to be posted to our social media sites. Okay, now we can decide when we want our content to be posted. Let's say, for example, we want that particular post to go out on the 17th. All we have to do is click here once, select the date we want, select the time that we want the post to go out, and then hit schedule. The final step now is determine which of your social networks you want your information to be posted. To do so, all we have to do is click next or choose networks. Now all I have to do now is select my social networks. You can see I have Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So I'm going to post to all. So I'm going to just select all here. And all I have to do now is select schedule post. That concludes this session of the video. Remember, success is no longer a dream, it is your destiny.